Hello and welcome back to another episode on Fichthal the MaizePlus experiment. So a few days have passed. I've been selling milk like crazy. The corn has been growing very nicely. As you can probably see, I have sprayed it for weeds in the meantime. So yeah, you can see dead weeds inside. It was suggesting to me that I should use the physical weed puller, but yeah, I opted for chemical spray because because the corn was already maybe half a meter high, so yeah, I would be pulling the corn out also. I don't think the game actually registered that, but you know, just for realism's sake. Anyway, the grass is ready for cutting. I'm gonna do is this straight? No, it's still tilted. Yeah, anyway. I will cut the grass. I will windrow it to be hay. I will do just one stage because of the time constraints. Come on. And then I will windrow everything and make hay bales. Disconnected. Should be. I think it is. So yeah, we will have everything we need to feed our cows. And then I'm gonna skip some days again because I can only harvest corn in September. Okay? So you will see just a little bit of mowing, a little bit of tedding, a little bit of windrowing, a little bit of baling. Not much of taking the bales off the field. And then the next thing you see will be... Okay, let me set. So we have conditioner on this mower, and we need to put conditioner on that mower. Yeah, the days have been pretty dry, so I think it's quite fair to use everything with conditioner. Okay, and away we go. Okay, so this was a bit of a speed run of haymaking. I still have 6 bales in the forest meadow, so I'm gonna go collect those. I am going to do that off screen, because you basically seen every procedure, except I think I forgot to record the windrowing part. But yeah, I was using a lot of courseplay workers to help myself out, because this is a big job. And if I would be doing it alone, I wouldn't have enough time in a day. So the next thing waiting for us is the maize silage, which is coming in September. And in October, we can harvest corn for kernels. So that can then be milled into CCM, and that can later be fermented into CCM for actual feeding of the animals. And yeah, that, I hope the last episode will be when we use all those ingredients into making a realistic mix. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that very much. But before I do that, I just remembered something else. Yeah, let's go. For fermenting CCM, I still need to get a silo, and this again is going to be the MaizePlus mod, because I know for sure that that accepts the fill type, and it's gonna be this one for 20,000. So let's quickly run back to the farm. Okay, this is not very quickly, isn't it? Luckily, I haven't really gotten far, so it should be easy. Okay. I'm kind of lost. Yeah, this should be it. Okay, and I'm going to put this silo right next to the other one. It's a shame I can't align them. Can I? Okay, toggle snapping mode is off, so I can't really perfectly align, and because of this I'm going to misalign it just a little bit more so it looks a bit more realistic. Oh, you can stack them together. Oh, look at that. What a neat feature. I didn't know that. Awesome. Anyway, the landscaping of this part will be done or maybe not. So yeah, let me go get those last bales. And then I'll see if I will actually... I have to see how long the video is at the moment. So if it's short enough, I might skip some days and go straight into the silage production. Yeah, because then I can leave the actual corn harvest for the next episode, and the milling and fermenting could also be done in the next episode, and then feeding, and we're done, because I only have one more episode after this one to conclude the experiment. Anyway, let me see how far I got. Okay, so I have skipped some time. I've been selling milk as usual all the time. And we are in September, and the corn is ready to be silaged. So just to give you an update on our animals, we have only 46,000 liters of feed left. The straw is doing good, the slurry is completely full, so yeah, this is where we stand. So I am going to get the forage harvester. I will go again with the 60,000 Jaguar with the strongest engine. Wheel setup. Yeah, I can... Yeah, let's have additional weights just for kicks and giggles. Let's lease it. And let's go. So I have 410 horsepower. Let me go and check forage harvester headers. I believe I had this one previously for 375 horsepower. Okay. Are there any takers with less horsepower demand? Looks like not. 750 horsepower. Wow. Maybe I could have this one. So this is 335 and it's 4.5 meter. And this one is 410. I don't think that will fit. So let's go with this. Yeah, okay. Drum extension. What does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, we can have it. Let's lease this. Okay, I don't know how much silage additive I actually have at the farm, so I'm just gonna buy it. We are slowly coming to an end. So if I'm not the most efficient with everything I do, I still believe we're gonna be quite okay. And yeah, I am happy to announce that I actually had the ability to fit everything in one video. So the grass work, that was a doozy. Man, grass work takes a lot of time. And now the silage, I still believe we're gonna be able to fit everything in this same video. And the rest I need to harvest corn for kernels. I am going to use my worker a lot, Horseplay. It has been updated, I must say, and it works exceptionally well now. So even if a worker gets stuck, it doesn't simply just end everything, you know. Okay. Go inside and do this properly. Okay, let's see. And that's, I believe, everything. Beacons on, and let's go to the field. So a good thing is that we have a silage bunker now right at the farm. I don't have to go far to compact everything and dump it. I will silage only field number 1. It is bigger than field number 13, so we should get more silage out of it compared to the previous year. And the rest I will make into CCM. That was a brave human. Yeah, you can see it's a very tall crop. It's actually my eye level. Good. Yeah, because I will make as much CCM as I possibly can. I still have Luprosil in that shed over there that I bought previously because I thought that I needed it for grain grist. And as it turns out, I don't. Okay, so let me take the pipe out. Let's unfold. Are we running? We're running. Okay, I will set this to 10 kilometers per hour working speed. And I just need to go a bit into the field to start. Or to set up the MaizePlus, not MaizePlus, Horseplay. Okay, let's see. Let's go to first waypoint, course. Okay, working with number of headlands, let's go with 3. Start work on handled, yes. Sharpen headland corners, activated, let's go. Number of round corners, 0. So I want to have everything sharpened. Okay, generate. And let's see, where is the start? Okay, so the start is here. I will just back up slightly. And let's go. First waypoint, yes. Okay. Alright. Awesome. We are working and I'm much too fast. Okay, so we are going at speed is very twitchy. Okay, 8 seems to be too fast. 7? Okay, something isn't quite right. Maybe it's getting caught on the edge of the field because the combine does sink a little bit. This, so we have a better view of the happenings. Let me take a screenshot real quick and then we'll continue in a time lapse. Okay, this is going to be the final pass with the forage harvester. Now, I have left some takes in where you could see how it tackled the corners. I mean the island. Man, this was not a good field to put my coarse play worker in. Or maybe I just had too small of a harvester, you know, because if it would be bigger, it would have a wider header. It would have, it would leave a much more space to go around. Maybe I had too short of a pipe, I'm not sure, but yeah, I had to reverse, and there was a bit of strong language used. Luckily you couldn't hear it. But we're done. We are done. So I will dump this last load in. It looks like this silage pit holds a lot of material. I have dumped many loads inside this, and there's still plenty of space, and I haven't even started compacting. So yeah, here we are. I did get my tractor ready for compacting, but I haven't used it after all. So let's check the status. We have 231,897 liters. Man, that's almost double what we had before from field number 13. So yeah, this was quite a project, and now this is gonna be quite a project to compact it. So I am going to log back in when I'm done compacting, and the next thing you can expect is, well, I will buy 2 trailer loads of TMR just to keep our cows afloat, because I am not sure that with the current amount of feed they're going to survive another month. Well, they're definitely not gonna survive another month, so yeah. Okay, let me just spread this out a little bit better. I must say I have also never used a one entrance bunker silo, or well, I may have very rarely used it. So yeah, this is also a bit of a new experience for me. So I think, oh, actually I have used it. I'm sorry, it was on Court Farm not too long ago though. But yeah, I rarely use these one entrance bunker silos because I have some trouble like this. No, reverse. Where I want to level the top bit. Yeah, well, this is something. So it might be good if I will go front in. Anyway, I will compact this. We are at 4%, so I compacted 3% from the last load and until now, because it was already 1% compacted. I do want to be careful that I don't go in with the blade, because then it uncompacts what I have done. Anyway, see you when we're done. I just want to say another thing. So Courseplay has silo work. I did know about it, but I never used it. And look at this. So I'm not controlling anything, I just set it to work on in the silo. You have to be in the silo for the trigger to react, and that's it. I did take the blade off because it was trying to push the material, and I have to play a bit more with that to see what's what and why it is doing what it's doing. But this is amazing, because you can set the worker on the silo while you're out there collecting stuff and, you know, bringing it over, and it makes it a lot more realistic, because when you go and collect more to dump in, you have a layer compacted. You know, that's a lot of how should I say? It's a lot more realistic, because you don't dump, you know, huge loads like I've done today, but you dump a bit and compact it, and dump another layer and then compact it and spread it out, and so on until you're finished. So this is very awesome. So Courseplay recommend it. Can't recommend it enough, even though I did get some gray hairs while silaging, but yeah, this is amazing. Good, the worker is done compacting. It's now at 100%. And it looks like that these bunkers are actually made that you can't spill out the silage, which is perfect. And just look at how much space we actually gained by compacting. This is what I mean, you know, you compact in between the unloads, so you have a lot more space and a lot more, a lot flatter area to dump into. And again, you can see there are actual corn kernels in this texture, so yeah, amazing. Okay, let's cover this up. The tarp, let's go light green. Good. And now we have dark green for grass silage and light green for maize silage. Okay, I'm gonna leave the tractor as is. I'm not gonna take anything off, and I will see you when we start harvesting the corn. That's gonna be in October, so in 1 month time. Logging back in first week of October. We are now ready to go into the fields and harvest the corn. So I am taking the combine to the shop because I will lease a header, and that's a very special header. It's from Krone. They make foldable headers for cereal crops and for corn and stuff, so you can actually choose your machine. We have a Fendt. Can I get a Fendt? John Deere Yellow, Ideal Class, Roster Mash Case. Okay, we can't get a Fendt. So let's lease it. I'm not gonna buy it, because I do need money to get the mill again. So I'll be able to mill that corn we're gonna put into the bunker silo, because it's easier to load that way. Yeah, excuse my my awkwardness, but I am rushing this. Okay. And let's go. I have tested it off screen and it does work with this combine, because sometimes with manual attach mod and things like that, things break, but yeah, this one is fine. Okay, so I've made it to the field. You can see it's quite a machine, this Krone header. And now be prepared for a treat, because you definitely are in for one. Let me show you how this thing unfolds. And this is true to life. I have seen this in live, so in person, and yeah, look at this, man. I mean, okay, I'm gonna shut up. Okay, and this bit is done by hand. We have to go out and unfold the bikes or whatever these are called. And here we are, this is it, it's unfolded. Now please, comment down below if you enjoyed this, because I enjoyed it very much. Okay, and let's start harvesting. This field should be done in no time. I'm gonna do the rest off screen, because time constraints and things like that, but yeah, if we go inside you can actually set up your header very nicely in the middle of the rows, and this is how you align your machine like you would in real life, you know. So let me just reverse it out, show you exactly what I mean. You can do it off the rows, so a bit janky, but it pulls the corn when it gets shredded, so yeah. Okay, gonna do one more pass upwards. Okay, and as you can see right about now we are perfectly lined up with the rows. And if you go inside you can see the header is perfectly lined up. Okay, time lapse. Now that all the corn has been, excuse me, coming through. Now that all the corn has been harvested, we have around 45,000 liters of it. So that's a really decent yield. I am rushing to the store to get the grain grist mill, or in our case, we're gonna have CCM mill configuration, and this is it. So it's already on CCM mill, manual discharge, yes, let's go with yes. Let's lease it. And I already have Luprosil on the farm. That's a liquid you put in the machine, and it actually adds a little bonus to the yield of the milled goods. In our case, corn. And you can't use Luprosil, as I have learned, for grain grist. Grain grist goes straight through, and if you are doing CCM, you actually use Luprosil. So yeah, excuse me, coming through again. Anyway, I will load this Luprosil by hand, even though I can't because it's too heavy. But let's just say that I use the telehandler to do it. Yeah, because I do want to squeeze this in this episode, so we are free in the next one to do everything we need to do. Okay. I do apologize for all the rushing. I didn't want to do it like this, but well, it is what it is. So this is the place where you put Luprosil in. Okay, and it actually has a strap. Okay, let's put the auger back in and let's go load it. Why do I have 0 Luprosil? Oh, I need to refill it. I did not know that. So you need to press R or another button you use to refill machines to put Luprosil in the actual mill. Now let's see how much corn we actually have. Oh, okay, it's already filling. So corn, 43,000. And no, that's not right. So 32 plus 15,000. Okay, now I believe I have to put the auger out. And I can... Why can't I start the machine? Okay, so it automatically starts when you push overloading. Okay, and this is milled corn. This is the texture. Well, it definitely looks like a milled corn compared to the regular corn we have over here. Parkour. Yeah, you can see the kernels here, and over here is the milled stuff. It actually looks very much like the real thing, because I have seen shredded corn. It's called schrotan in my language. Yeah, and I have to say one other thing. This machine is purposely built so it works slowly. You know, it was talked about in a vlog that farming agency and Alien Paul made. So yeah, it's purposely built in order to be slow. So you actually have a feeling that you are producing food and that it takes time. Well, I'll log back in when I dump everything into the bunker silo. There is another thing I wanted to say. So in those bunker silos that I built, so silos go to, yeah, these one. You can actually put root crops in. So for example, if you have potatoes or sugar beet, you can dump them in. You don't compact it, but you can cover it for later use, you know. So it acts like a bulk silo for root crops, which is another amazing thing that MaizePlus does. Alright, coming close to the end of the milling process for the first load. And I had to refill Luprosil tanker. This is it. Okay. So let me go refill this with corn. So we have for three full loads actually, and just a little bit more that we can mill. And before I start milling, I will go and dump this in the actual bunker, and look at that. We have 19,500 in the trailer. If you remember, the actual capacity of that is 15,000, so we gained 4,500 because we added Luprosil. Which means this is a very good thing to add. It's like from 15 to, that's what, 40%? No, it's not actually 40. Anyway, it's a lot of percents. And I know this tractor is way too small for the load we are trying to move, but I have all the other tractors full on duty. So this one's gonna have to do. Now I wonder if this bunker is gonna be big enough. Yeah, of course it's gonna be. We have only 3 trailers and a bit. Okay, well, I'll log back in when everything is done. Okay, slowly coming to an end of compacting the grain grist. We have 62,000 liters, approximately. So we basically profited around... If we had around 45,000 liters or 47, we profited around 15,000 liters with Luprosil added. Anyway, it's time to cover the silo. The tarp. Let's go with white. Come on. Okay, and this is now fermenting. So we have grain grist from corn. We have maize silage, and we have grass silage. And this is going to be it for this tremendous episode. It took me literally a whole day to record it. Luckily I'm free of work today, but yeah, in the next one we'll use these ingredients to feed the animals and we'll conclude this let's play. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you had fun and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.